Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa Marie, and today I'm taking you through an active recovery flow. It is early January, the beginning of the year, and a lot of us have started some sort of New Year's resolution or we've added more movement into our daily life. It's really important to have active recovery in there as well. Now, I've also started a challenge, and active recovery is so important because it is intentional time where we pour back into our body and our nervous system. Now, active recovery does not mean you go do a HIIT workout and then you rest the rest of the day. Active recovery means that you are intentionally coming to this space, to your body, to care and pour love into your muscles, into your tissues and fascia, and into your nervous system. So if you don't have it already, go ahead and grab a cup of warm tea. I have my recess drinks here with magnesium, and they've been really helpful for me because I'm also not drinking during January and February as well. So grab something comfy, get into something comfy, and for today's flow, imagine that you are moving through honey. Okay, we're going to take our time, we're going to work with our breath, and we're going to be moving, but we're going to be recovering and pouring back in at the same time. All right, y'all, we are starting today in our child's pose. So bring your hands down onto your mat or whatever surface that you are on. And you have some few options for your child's pose. If you want to stretch the upper back a little more, you can keep the knees together. If you'd like to get into the hips, big toes come together, knees at the edge of the mat. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, sink the hips back, head can come on down. Spending a few moments here breathing. We breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Celebrating all that you have done and knowing that this time is just for you to move intentionally, to pour back into your body. This is not a time for strenuous movement or pushing ourselves to the max. Next, inhale, we come up onto our fingertips. Arms are out nice and long, lifting up the top body. Nice active stretch in those shoulders. Breathing here, 3 breaths. Threading the needle here. Right hand flips the palm, comes underneath the chest. Right ear, right shoulder drop down onto the mat. Using your left hand to lift you up. Same thing on the other side. Taking our left hand, flipping the palm, bring it across the chest, left ear, left shoulder drop down. Right hand lifts you back up, bringing ourselves back into tabletop. And working with our cat-cows, starting to give some love to that spine. Inhale, gazing up, drop the belly down. Exhale, chin to chest, tucking the pelvis. All the breath comes out. Pressing that way, upper back rounding. Inhale, shoulders come back, looking up, dropping the belly. Exhale, pressing that way, rounding upper back, chin to chest, tucking the pelvis. Belly in, breath out. Moving through this few more times, whatever feels good for you. And last one. Nice little spine, flat back. Inhale, bird dog. Lift the right hand out, front of left stomach, looking toward the side. Left leg, nice and long. Breathe here. Next exhale, bring the elbow, knee to touch. Inhale, lengthen. Bring in. Lengthen. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful, setting everything down. Taking that right leg, taking it out to the right, kind of like a kickstand. Deep inhale here. Shifting forward, jumping past the wrist. Exhale, sink the hips back. Inhale, lift. And bring it back. Moving through this, no rush. Good, once more, coming on up. Inhale, lifting the arms up toward the sky. Exhale, left hand comes down by that left hip. Right hand toward the sky, gaze follows. Inhale, lifting the hands up. Exhale and stretch. Maybe this time you reach that right arm across the body, getting nice and long, stretching into that right side. Inhale and lift. Exhale, bring it down. One more. Good. Inhale and lift. Exhale, hands come back on down to the mat. Right knee comes in. Bird dogs on the other side. Going ahead, lifting that left hand up toward the sky. Thumb is pointing, straightening out that right leg. And bring it in. Lengthen. And bring it in. Lengthen. And bring it in. Lengthen. One more. Bring it in. Good. Setting it on down. Kickstanding that left leg out to the left. That foot is in alignment with that hip. On your next inhale, gently pressing past the wrist. Exhale, sink it back. Inhale and lift. Bring it back. Good. Forward. And back. And forward. And last one, bring it back. Good. Lifting up, bringing that left knee in. Back to our tabletop pose. Working with our wrist here. If it's enough for you to gently come past your wrist, and that's a good enough stretch, you can stay here. If you would like a little more, go ahead and flip the wrist. Fingertips are pointing toward you. Elbow creases are facing away from you. Take a deep inhale. Gently go forward. Exhale. Gently set the hips back. Remembering the breath. Stretching out those forearms. Good. 2 more deep breaths here. And flipping the wrist back, fingers pointing away from you. Making our way into our down dog, tucking the toes. Take a deep inhale. As you inhale, knees lift up, hips lift up toward the sky. Exhale, hips come back toward the heels. Chest is following those heels. Pedal it out. Stretching out those hamstrings. One knee comes down, then the other. Inhale, lifting the right leg up behind you. As you exhale, right knee comes into your chest. You shift your weight forward. Right foot comes down in front of you. Low lunge. Go ahead and drop that left knee down. Inhale, hands up toward the sky. Slight back bend if you'd like, and breathe here. Exhale, hands come down. They frame either side of the foot. Inhale, right hand up toward the sky. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, hands come up again. This time we exhale, we make our way into our half split, straightening out the front leg, hinging at the hips. Option to place the hands on the hips and folding over that front leg. Chest is following the thighs. If you have blocks, you can use them on either side. And breathe. Back to our low lunge, shifting your weight into this front leg, feeling this in the front of that left hip, and breathing here. Back to your half splits, straightening out that front leg, pointing those toes up toward the sky. Shoulders are back, we hinge at the hips, chest is following that thigh. Hands can come down to either side, or they can stay on your hips, and breathe. Sinking back into that lunge. 3 deep breaths. And half splits. Folding over that front leg. Good. Making your way right back into your lunge. Stepping that right foot back into your plank. Exhaling here, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin, come all the way down onto the mat. Up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Pedal it out. Inhale, lifting the left leg up behind you. As you exhale, you bend the knee. Knee comes in toward the chest. We shift forward. Left foot comes down in front of us. Low lunge. Drop the right knee down. Inhale. Arms come up. Option for a slight back bend if you'd like. Exhale, hands come down into either side of that foot. Inhale, left hand up toward the sky. Gaze follows. And switching it out. Making your way into your half split, straightening out that front leg. Hinging the hips over that leg and breathing here 3 deep breaths. Bringing it forward, shifting forward, feeling that stretch in that right hip and breathing here. Half splits. Shifting forward. Half splits. And shifting forward. Making your way back to plank. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin can come all the way down onto the mat. Option for baby cobra or up dog. Good. Exhale, down dog. Pedal it out. Hop, step, or walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, coming all the way up to Tadasana, standing posture. Taking up some space here. Fingers are nice and wide. Big, big reach. Exhaling, hands out 90 degrees, stepping your left foot out to the left. Right foot rotates and follows. Wide leg. Inhale and reach. Exhale and fold. Taking up some space on your mat here. You can heel toe out as wide as you would like to go. Really letting your top body hang, letting your head hang. Walking your hands over to your right ankle. Left hand grabs onto the outside of the right ankle. Inhale, right hand up toward the sky. Good. Switching it out, walking the hands over to the left ankle. Right hand grabs the outside of the left ankle. Inhale, left hand up toward the sky. And bringing the hands all the way down. Making our way into Skadasana or a side lunge. If you're going to keep your hands down on the mat, you can walk your hands over or have your hands at your heart center as you sink back into that right foot. Hip is back, chest comes up. Breathing here, 3 deep breaths. Again, you can use your hands to guide you if you'd like. If not, you're ready to go ahead to the left side. Go ahead, shift your weight into that left hip and breathe here. Bring it back over to the right. And one more time over to the left. Looking toward our right foot, we're going to make our way into our low lunge again. Going ahead, shifting that foot toward the front of the mat. Our back toes follow, hands come down. Make your way to plank. And last one, exhale, up dog. And inhale. Exhale, child's pose. And breathing here back where we started. On your next inhale, lifting your top body and bringing the knees to touch. If it's in your practice, we're going to sit right back toward those heels. If you have a pillow or anything near you, you can also place this right on top of those ankles and then sit back. Stretching out the ankles, feet. Sometimes we can neglect this part of our body. Our ankle strength and mobility is so important for all of the movement that we do. This is also great if you are a runner and you tend to get shin splints. Stretching out the front of those legs, those chins. Option to close your eyes and breathe. Making our way down onto our back. Hands can come to one side. Bring those legs around in front of you and lay on back. Inhaling knees to chest. Wrapping those arms around them. You can roll out those ankles. Keeping your right knee into your chest, you drop the left foot down, keeping the leg bent. Making our way to figure four. This right ankle is going to go over that left thigh. You can gently press the left thigh away from the body. Figure four. Keeping the legs just like they are. In your next exhale, we're going to turn the hips over to the left side. Dropping it over to the left. Shoulders stay grounded down onto the mat. Option to look over your right shoulder. Breathing here, stretching that low back, that right hip abductor, the outside of that hip, glute. Inhaling it back to center. And switching it out, right foot comes down, left foot comes across. Option to gently press that left thigh away from the body. And when you're ready, going ahead, rotating the hips over to the right side this time. Option to look over that left shoulder. Inhaling all back to center. Dropping both of the feet down onto the mat. Just rocking the legs from side to side. And getting nice and long, straightening the legs out, making our way to Shavasana, just your resting pose. Feet are falling away from one another. Hands can be down by your side. Gratitude for showing up today. Finishing our practice with a little bit of a body scan to release any tension that's left in the muscles, left in our system. We inhale, the eyes shut. And exhale, release. Inhale, scrunching everything to the center of your face. So lips come up toward the nose, eyes squeeze through shut. As you release, big sigh, let the tongue relax away from the roof of the mouth. Bringing that down to the shoulders, the hands. Big inhale, balling up the fist, really squeezing the hands here. Maybe the shoulders come up toward the ears. Exhale, let it go. Reminder that rest is just as important as any other part of the process. And it's something you always deserve. Finishing with a psychological sigh. This is great in times of tension or anxiety. Take 2 deep inhales in through the nose, quick. Slow sigh out through the mouth. In through the nose twice. Two more. Last one. Inhaling the hands up overhead, stretching the feet away from you. Get it nice and long. And when you are ready, you can roll over to your right side, fetal position. No rush here. Take your time. 2 deep breaths. And using your hands to lift you right back on up to a seat. Thank you for flowing with me. I hope that you are leaving feeling a little bit lighter. And this is always a reminder that you have this body and this breath to come back to. I will be here again next Sunday at 6 o'clock Eastern, and I can't wait to see you then.